Okay guys, welcome back. So we're going to tie my black glass buzzer. Now the hook in the vise is a Kamasan B100 in size 12. Now the B100 is the heavier wire version. Sometimes you'll see me tying on the B100. That's the light, the sort of way medium wire version, which is good for emergers. The thread that I'm going to use to tie the fly is uni thread, yellow and black. So we're just going to come in and where I got the thread waxed, a couple of mil behind the eye of the hook, work it down till your thread's sort of way at the point of the hook and come back up. Now the breathers on the fly, it's going to be the uni stretch and white. So take a length of this trim. Now you don't have to use what I'm using, so if you don't have the uni stretch and white, you can always just use white floss or glow bright floss and white wool parapost. Now I like the effort over long, so that means it's pliable. We can play with it at the front, which we will need to do. Trim that at a bit of an angle. Now the rib is a uni mailer in size 14 in clear. So just take a length of this, trim that, offer this up to the hook, catch it in, turn on the upper hook so a wee like a wax, helps with the grip, and then just work this down and sort of way just stop before you get to the bend. Now the dubbing, you can use black rabbit, but you want something that's nice and fine. You don't want it to be too thick. And this is the Wapsi, super fine dubbing in black. Slide that up, round, and then you can tighten up as you go. Now we're a wee bit short. Just need another very small amount. What's good about the super fine dubbing is you don't need to go nuts putting loads on. So let's bring this back to there. Now before we bring up the wrap, this is just a Sharpie fine point in red. But any marker. Now you don't have to colour the rib, but you do. The red does set off the black body. And then just come round with your rib. You're only looking 4 or 5 turns up the body. Catch this in. Nice and tight, trim away the waist. Now I just want to bring out some of the fine fibres. I just want the very fine fibres coming out. Use seals fur, it'll come out too much, just simply because it's a longer fibred material. Now just work the thread up just behind your breathers, and then for the thorax cover you're looking at medium Opal Mirage tinsel. So just trim this off, offer this up to the hook, a couple of turns, and then work this back. And you're just working it back tight up to that, see the last rib. Then you want to touch the fairy red. It's too much even. It's just enough there. Now before this, and this fairy red is the range from the berry stubbing range, the sparkle dub. Now before this was on the market, I would have just used red seals fur, bright red seals fur, with a wee touch of pearl, light bright through it. Then you want to give the impression of wing buds. Orange. Right. Don't worry, just offer these up nice and long. It doesn't really matter the length because you're going to trim them. Just pinch around with a couple of nice tight turns. Just have a wee check and see what way you're sitting. Right, let's bring this one up a wee bit. Have a wee check, just make sure. And then be careful not to cut your Opal Mirage. You want to cut them at an angle, roughly the length of the traditional Irish dubbing. And then at the side. And trim them. Just another wee tot off this. That's it now. Right, just pinch. Tight, tight, tight with the thread turns. Keeping your thread turns tight. Try not to catch your breathers. If you keep your thread turns tight, we can break these off, which will give us a better cut than scissors ever will. And then work the thread back. Then 2 Peacock hurls dyed black. Now if you don't have the dyed black, natural will work. I just want to show you the wee patterns, guys. I want you to tinker with them and use the materials that you have. I want to just bring joy through fly tan, if you like. I think this is a great hobby, even if you don't fly fish. Now, I'm just going to take the hurl and we're going to take it anti-clockwise. We're not looking to build up a massive thorax. Just bring it up to there, turn over, a couple of turns onto the hook, another turn over. Now forget about it. Just come in and bring everything back nice and tight. Then you can break these off. In case that one didn't want to break. So just trim. Then split your breathers in two. Just leave yourself a gap to come through. Then straight over with your Opal Mirage tinsel. Now just put it tight enough, and then just take a drop over turn, and then another drop over turn. Then tie it in, fold it back, and just a very small head at the front. Now, I'm tying this for about this wee pattern, Jesus. Son's 21, so 20, I don't know, about 15 years, and this does really well on Loch Corp for some of the boys, some of my friends that fish down there. Take away the Opal Mirage. Now bring forward your breathers, okay, and then just come in, and the length, the length's really up to you, you know, but you don't want to cut it away up here, so a couple of mil from the other hook, tap it out, and there you go, guys. That's my black glass buzzer. Great wee pattern this. Now because it's on a B100 and it's a heavier wire and it's the grub shaped hook, these are better for static fishing, or in my view, you want to tie them, you want to tie it for pulling, better to tie it on a straight shank hook, but you're still able to pull it, the curved hook. It's just that it's better fish static, because if you're pulling too fast, not that you should be pulling buzzers fast, but if you are, the hook will just spin. But there you go, guys. Telling people how to suck eggs, but great wee fly. Hopefully you can tie a few up. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. It's greatly appreciated. If this is the first time watching one of my videos, please consider subscribing. It just helps the wee channel grow. And until the next time, guys, be good. Be good to each other, and all being well, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.